Hey Dream Chasers, it's JC, and a while ago I made a video all about how to shop for a digital drawing tablet. And at the time I had said that I never used a Huion product before, because I hadn't and I still haven't, but that changes today. Huion was nice enough to send me this tablet, the Inspiroy Inc. model H320M, and we're gonna try this out today. We're gonna open this up, see what's inside, and make some art with it. So I'm excited. Let's go. Let's just get into it. The tablet came with this really swanky looking protective sleeve. It's got a magnetic closure and a really nice texture, and it's padded so it'll keep your tablet safe. The packaging is super nice. I felt really fancy opening it up. Thank you for choosing me, Huion. The tablet itself is really lightweight and thin, and it's double-sided. Oh, this is cool. I never had a tablet that was like colored before. When I first opened it, I was concerned about a mark on the back of the screen, but I discovered that when you hit the little eraser button, all the marks disappear. I'm not sure what that little mark is there. If that's like a flaw or if there's like a... It's fine, I'm not sure. And if you notice, those little marks I mentioned are gone. That's because, check this out, you ready? Ready? There's my Sanic, I'm very proud. But you know what, I think I want to draw something else now. So, boop, it's gone. Those marks that were there, they're gone. This is this is like magic. This is so cool. The stylus has a really nice feeling grip to it. And it comes with a little stand that opens up, and extra nibs are stored inside. I had one of these from another brand that opened up. I didn't know it opened up, and I actually bought replacement nibs, not realizing they were stored inside. So that's actually very clever that they have the little instructions right on there. I like it. It also comes with a USB cord and 2 little extra adapters, which is pretty thoughtful of Huion to include, because nothing is worse than opening up a new toy and not being able to use it right away. It also came with little wipes and a quick start guide. I was pretty impressed with all the packaging. This was really fun to unbox, but my first concern was that pen stand. Compared to my Wacom pen stand, the base is really small and it's lightweight and made of plastic, so I was concerned that I was going to knock over my stylus even more than I do now. But as you can see, because it's a little bit taller, it's actually harder to knock the stylus over than my Wacom stylus, so that was actually a nice surprise. And yes, I know I shouldn't be knocking these around, but like, I have 3 cats. These styluses have been through worse, I promise you. So the Huion driver was super easy to set up. The buttons on the tablet are preset to some pretty intuitive functions, including an eraser, the spacebar so you can move around your canvas easily, and buttons that are set to save and undo. I have the stylus buttons here set to right click and alt so that I can easily color pick while I'm painting. I think by default it was set to eraser or something, but I really rely a lot on color picking while I paint, so I changed it to alt. I also changed the orientation of the tablet so that it works for left-handed users, with the buttons on the right. I did that by choosing 180 degrees under the rotate setting. My only real complaint about the Huion driver settings is the fact that you can't set different profiles per program, which is something that Wacom offers. So for example, if you wanted to have different settings in Photoshop versus Clip Studio, you can't do that with Huion. Alright, so we are 4 minutes into this video and finally gonna make some art. Let's go. So since this tablet is so thin and lightweight and it comes with a little sleeve and it works on Android devices, I think it would make a really good tablet for traveling with. So with that in mind, I tried it out with my laptop. I used Clip Studio and I was able to start drawing right away. I didn't need to calibrate anything, it just worked. Cool beans. My first concern was that the canvas size would be a little small. It's about 9 by 5.5 inches, and I'm used to working with the medium Wacom Intuos Pro, which is about 13 by 8.5 inches, but the canvas size was fine. I didn't have any issues with it, and I really didn't miss those extra inches. You know what they say. It's not the size of the tablet. No, I'm not going to make that joke. Let's stay professional. Another thing I was concerned about is the fact that this stylus doesn't have an eraser. I'm so used to Wacom products, and a lot of their pens have erasers on the top, so you can flip your pen while you're drawing and erase, and the program actually knows and will switch to the eraser for you, and it feels really natural and intuitive. And I was convinced for the longest time that I could never switch brands because I'm so used to having that eraser on my stylus. And yes, I did try to flip my stylus like 80 times before I remembered that I can't do that, but I got used to hitting the eraser button on the tablet, and probably by like halfway through the piece, I wasn't making that mistake anymore. So it's definitely something you can get used to, and I wouldn't say that it's a deal breaker for people who are used to having an eraser on their stylus. Which honestly makes sense because most good art pencils don't have an eraser anyway, right? Like, you're not using that number 2 pencil from school to make traditional art with. Well, maybe you are, but you know, a lot of people are using something that isn't like that, and then you have to put it down and grab a kneaded eraser. So it's really not that big of a deal, and it's especially not worth the price jump just to have an eraser. Drawing on this tablet felt really natural. It has a nice texture to it. It feels kind of like drawing on paper because it has a little bit of a tooth, like a texture. The pen pressure is good. It has 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity, which I believe is standard at this point, but it is a noticeable difference from the very first tablet that I ever had, which only had like 1,000 levels of pressure sensitivity. And basically just what that means is when you press down on the tablet a little bit harder, it can tell. And so your marks on your canvas are going to be a little bit more natural, as if you were using a real pencil. Another thing that I felt like is worth mentioning, at no point while drawing this did I have any issues with my settings or have to reset the driver, which I cannot say about other tablet brands I've used. It's kind of funny to give a tablet props for just like working, but I felt like it was kind of necessary to say because it can be such a problem with certain drivers and certain models of tablets, so I was pleasantly surprised. Yay, adequate. So overall, I really enjoyed using the Huion Inspiroy ink tablet. I think it's a really solid tablet, especially for 80 bucks. If you're just starting out with digital art, you can go cheaper, but if it's in your budget and you're pretty confident that you're going to stick with digital art, this is a good choice. It's also a good choice if you're a professional and you need a replacement, or you need something that you're going to bring on the go with a laptop. There's a link to purchase this tablet in the description. Full disclosure, it's an affiliate link and I will get some money if you use it. Also, as I mentioned in the beginning, Huion did send me this tablet for free, but I was not paid to make this video or to give it a positive review. These are my own opinions, and I'd like to think that I'm not someone who's going to be swayed by free stuff, but I think it's really important to be upfront and transparent about all that stuff, so that's why I'm telling you. Also, real quick, I just want to mention I didn't have time to try this tablet out with my phone for this video, but expect another one soon. I've been really excited to use a drawing tablet with my phone ever since I found out that some tablets are compatible with Android devices. And I'm also going to be reviewing the Huion Scribo PW310, which is a stylus / pen, like an ink pen with like real ink that's also compatible with this tablet. I don't even know how that works, but I'm excited to find out. So stay tuned for both of those videos soon. Hit the bell, subscribe, make sure you're here for that. By the way, this piece is of my character Nova. They're from my short comic Far Away, which is available on Gumroad. You can get it for free, or if you want to throw me a few bucks, you can name your own price. Either way, I really hope you enjoy the comic. It's deeply personal to me, and it explores mental health and dissociating, and that feeling of being kind of disconnected from everything, but finding your way back. There's a link in the description to where you can download that, or you can go to jcchase.gumroad.com. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was helpful. If you liked it, please hit the like button, or if you hated it, that's fine. There's a button for that too, I guess. But please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more tablet reviews like this one. If there's enough interest, I would definitely try to make time for more. Or if there are any other topics you'd like me to cover, let me know that too. Alright, that's it for me, but until next time, chase your dreams. Peace.